Coach Steele said he really liked the communication back there on the back end, didn't play anything over the top. How did you see things back there with you and Ruffin and Rudy?
I felt like we played a pretty solid game. Coach emphasized the whole week, to keep the top on the coverage, and we just tried to answer and do what he said.
How do you think Ruffin played, especially when he came back from that little leg injury? He seemed to play pretty well.
Yeah, he played pretty well. We complement each other, so I have all the confidence in the world when he's out there beside me.
Trey, kind of looking back at that personal foul call, you kind of regret that?
Yeah, I regret it. It was selfish, but just let my emotion get the best of it. And, it's just something I got to move on from, and it won't happen again. It's just that simple.
Did you say something kind of mean?
Who? Him? The player? He said a few words, but it's still on me. I still can't do that.
What did Coach Steele have to say to you about it?
Just he's just like, man, you can't do that. He done talked to me several times about the situation. Just I like your kid, but you can't do those kind of things. I know I can't. I'm a vet, so that'll never happen again. I told the team.
Trey, how was it different out there this time than when you played before? Just the defense as a whole.
Man, it was an awesome feeling just playing with my friends, and we're all pretty close on the defensive side. We're all around the same age, so it was very kind of easy to communicate, and we all compliment each other. Me and Deshaun Davis, and then you got Trey Williams and Big Mun and Carl. We're all around the same age group, and we just feel real confident, and we feel like we can do big things if we stick together and keep playing up to our potential.
There were a few snaps in that game where you were playing side with Boston.
Mm-hmm.
You talked many times with us about how it was kind of his dream for you guys to play together. It was pretty emotional, I guess, or meaningful, I guess, to play alongside him.
It was meaningful. It was very emotional, because we're from the same hometown, and we always dreamed about that. But, he did a pretty good job when he was in there, so just keep it rolling.
Jay, just talk about Deshaun. I mean, watching him, he kind of took things over. This guy that hadn't played a lot of football. What did you see out of Deshaun Saturday night?
Sean played an incredible game. He's fearless, runs to the ball with bad intentions, and those are the kind of players I love to have on the team. So I'm very excited about his future.
He talked about kind of dissecting the offense, watching a lot of film, and kind of knowing what was coming. Having a guy like that that's pointing things out, how important is that for a defense?
Oh, it's very important. Deshaun actually, he'll call me, he'll call Boston, he'll call other players, and we'll go in there and watch film together. So it's very easy when you have the safety, the voice of the secondary, and then you have the middle linebacker that's the voice of the box and the D-line, all on the same page. So, it's a great thing.
Trey, you and Nick both played pretty well, had the team high in tackles. Are you both expecting to start this next week, or are you expecting Steven to come back?
I'm not sure what Malzahn has planned, but I'm ready to go back out there and play balls out.
Steven been in practice today, the past couple days?
Yes, sir. He was out there today.
What did you see out of Javaris in his first action? The only freshman there in the secondary.
He played pretty well. He still has. We all have a lot of things to work on, but I was impressed because it's not hard going out there as a freshman. Well, your first time playing in a big game, it's not easy at all. But I tip my hat off to him for not backing down or anything.
What do you say to him on the field when they obviously have a very good quarterback and they're going to go after the guy that they don't have any film on?
I told him just I tell all the players this that just started playing, like Boston. I even talked to him about it. Just play with confidence. At the end of the day, it's just a game. It's a football game. We can't get nervous and just think, man, what if I do something wrong? Just go out there and play light side and do your assignment. That's what I tell those guys that are young.
Trey Holsey had himself a nice game, had to pick a few pass breakups. Did you know he had that in him? He's been playing like that this whole camp?
Of course. I already knew Holsey had that back when he got hurt. He was coming in. He would have been a great asset to the team last year if he wouldn't have got hurt. He's an incredible player. He plays with a lot of fire, and he's an intense player. So, I'm glad to have a vet like that beside me in the secondary.
How important is it for you guys to build on? Because Coach Steele said, hey, that's kind of the first step. How important is it to back that up and do it again?
It's very important, but we're capable of doing it because Coach Steele and Coach McGriff and Coach G and T Wood, they have game plans, and they know all of our strengths and weaknesses, and they'll put them together, and we'll come back and, we feel like we'll come back and have another great game.
Trey, you've had next days after games where you've come in and you've had, not you, but the team has had multiple missed tackles, multiple missed assignments on defense. What was it like to come into film review and not have that many, and know that you guys didn't have as many missed tackles and didn't have any big missed assignments?
It's refreshing. It's a lot of momentum. We'll bring that coming in the next game. That's the one thing I like about it, coming into a pretty solid game. We'll bring that confidence into the next game, then into the next game. But it's a great feeling, I can tell you that much.